If you're going to bring in a beautiful warming dish, which can be with almost anything, it's a potato gratin, and I'm going to do it tonight with a bit of chicken. But also what I want to do is show you, kind of pat it up. If you don't have a lot of potatoes, this works well with zucchini. So I've got some zucchini there. I've started cutting that up. I'll keep cutting it. You could use a mandolin to do this because you really want it thin, right? You want to make sure that the potato and anything that you put in there is quite thin. Not sure why Maggie just jumped down. And also you could do this with leek. I'm going to do it with red onion, finely cut red onion, right? Finely cut red onion. I've got some spring onion, lots of cheese, cream, and with the cream, you want to do half cream, half chicken stock, okay? And I've got a little bit of garlic in that chicken stock. Maggie's wearing a tennis medal that Ginger won today for the best and fairest, the Year 12 tennis. Awesome. Not sure why she's wearing it, but she is. So I'm just going to quickly cut these up. And as I said, I want to make sure I'm nice and thin. You could use those potatoes, you can peel the potatoes. I'm not going to peel the potatoes, I don't mind having a bit of the skin on there. I've also got the oven on about 160 degrees because this will take about an hour. And once you've got all the cheeses on, it's absolutely beautiful. So you can pre-do this and then you can have, you know, your steak, or you can have the chicken, or you could even do this on a sourdough bread on a Sunday morning if you're really adventurous. So just being careful with that, just really finely chopping up that zucchini. Now, the other way you can do this, you could speed this process up, not the cutting, but you could speed this process up by parboiling a lot of this stuff. So I won't, just because I've got a bit of time up my sleeve, Savo, to do this. So again, probably easy just one at a time. Really finely, just slicing. As I said, that could be done with a mandolin, but I don't have that many, so I'm happy just to kind of whip through them like that. And Maggie loves the sound of cutting anyway. Don't know why. So just with that, slightly. Now I've also got some herbs there, salt and pepper, and I've got a bit of thyme as well. I've already mentioned that I had a bit of thyme, but I've got a bit of thyme to sprinkle, and you could put it, you know, coriander, thyme. I've got a couple of things there that I want to kind of put it in. If you like me, you don't want it too heavy, I'm going to whack in a little bit of chilli as well, just a slight little dose on the side, just to give that little extra kick. And as you can see, and as I always say, prep here, right? So just getting it ready. Now, a couple of slices there. Now, what I'm going to show you once I've cut these up is with the oven-proof dish, or the oven-safe dish, whatever you want to call them, what you can do is you can rub some butter on the inside, and I'll show you that. I'm going to do that. Rub some butter on the inside of the dish. Some people also, or you can also do it with a little bit of garlic, like a garlic clove. Now, given I've used a crushed garlic on in that chicken stock there, I'm not going to worry about the garlic rubbing on the pot or the pan that we're going to use. Okay, almost done there, plenty there, that looks good. Look, just a couple more. As I said, the finer you cook it, the finer you cut it, the more it's going to be cooked. I've had this before where it was a bit dry, so that's why I've got the mixture combo of the cream and that chicken stock. Don't necessarily need to use chicken stock, but you just don't want to have that situation where it's a bit dry. Okay, you want the juices to be soaked up by the potatoes, and in that sort of hour plus time frame, you're really going to get that opportunity for that chicken stock and the cream to soak into those potatoes. So just, as I said, just slightly rubbing it, just kind of gives it a bit extra flavour. Bit of the old rubbly dub there. It's really not sticking as well as I thought. That's okay. And now it's just a case of layering it up, right? So just layering up your potato, a couple of, you know, cover that potato slices there, or the bottom there with the slices, nice and fine. And you're literally just layering up each time. Okay, so we're going to do a combo here with the zucchini. So the reason I'm stalling is because I'm just wondering whether I do it with zucchini. I might even have enough there to do it just without zucchini. We might even leave the zucchini out. let's have a look, because we want to do the onions. I've got spring onions in there, just a layer of each, a little bit of that coriander. Yeah, we might leave the zucchini out this time. And just an opportunity just to make sure you get a bit of a combo. Now that's a mozzarella and a 4 cheese combo. So in fact, there's 5 different cheeses in there. Can't hurt. I've got some extra Meredith cheese or some cheddar cheese there that I had from a previous meal. A little bit of salt, and again, that layering up process, okay? So, and then we'll pour, actually we might even pour a little bit of that cream in as well. Just to make sure you get it kind of a bit on each. Now that's got that little bit of garlic in there. Okay, so the garlic with the chicken stock. Another layer of those potatoes. Yeah, we're not going to fit the zucchini in, so that's okay. We'll cook that zucchini separately. I can cook that in with the butter in the microwave. You could even pan fry that zucchini with a bit of butter, bit of salt, pepper, butter. And again, just layering that up, giving it a good kind of layer, giving it a bit of a push down. I went really excited with the red onion. Not sure what happened there. I think I was serving for 30, but that's not the case. So another layer there, another bit of that coriander. You can see we're getting that kind of layer effect. A little bit of pepper in there. Some of that spring onion, and the same process. Bit of cheese, bit extra cheese. Yeah, we wouldn't have fit that zucchini, that's okay. For some reason I thought potatoes were smaller than I thought. So, just another go there with those. And once this is done, I'm gonna pour in a little extra of that cream, get that right layering going on. And then in the oven, right? Then just literally in the oven for about an hour and a bit. Get that there, we'll put the extra bits of those in. Bit of extra cheese. You can see it loaded it up. This is starting to look like a meal. I don't know where I got this from. It's some of that Parmesan cheese. You can, I reckon you can never have enough cheese, to be honest. There you go. A little bit of cheese there. More of that, just to make sure it doesn't dry out. And that bit of cream. As I said, that was about 200 mils of the chicken stock, and yeah, I'm going to go the whole lot, right? Because we're going to have it on for a while. It's going to cook. I'm just going to put a little bit of chili on, a bit extra that salt, and a little bit of that thyme. I don't know if we put any of that on yet, but just an opportunity to kind of layer that up. All right, oven's on 160. We're going to put it in there for about an hour and then come and check it, and we'll see how it goes.